This is a project I got pretty recently. I think it's right up your alley. Check this thing out.
What is this?
It's like a 37 or 38 Dodge.
Wow, pre-war.
Yeah, I did a few things and lost the roof somewhere.
Hey, it happens.
I got my friend Alan out for a stroll through the ranch. He's a really talented guy, always up for anything, so that gives him a 5-star rating in my book. Plus, look at that hat. Extra points. This car is pretty much just turning into parts, you know? They left us under a tree, so it's pretty rotten underneath, but I think the rest of it's got a lot of potential. I had a plan for the roof, but now I want to utilize the entire vehicle.
Yeah, no, I see it, man. You have a lot of good metal on here.
It's got a lot of cool details on it. You might remember this Dodge from a project I did recently, that chop top VW build. The roof skin came in clutch on that project. I mean, it brought it to a whole different realm. So I'm thinking, man, the remainder of this car might have the same magic on this project I'm considering. It's not a pretty car, but it's got charisma. This might look like a roofless, clapped out sheet metal mess, but like they say, beauty is in the eye of the tool holder. Check out all the chrome. It's got the special bumper on it.
I love the special bumper. So this is the real deal Holyfield right here. My mind's just running at that time. I'm like, okay, where are we going with this? Are we gonna chop it? You know, I'm open for anything at this point. Sweet, so we're building a huge old lead sled?
No, we're not gonna build a car.
We're not building a car.
No, we're just
It
using
looks like
parts
a
of
car.
this. We're building something a little more like that.
Like, I'm not seeing it. The building?
It's sort of like a building, but it's more like a car. It's kind of an in-between.
I'm lost now, confused totally.
My wife, Jamie, she's saying she wants to have a pool cabana because the wind comes from every which way out here and stuff's blowing all over the property.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, well, I can't just build a shed, you know? It's got to be something cool, something that looks like, you know, what I do, something that matches the house, not some rickety old tin shack next to the building.
Yeah, something that fits your style.
And, you know, my style's cars, man, right? We call it the Brady Mansion because it looks like if the Bradys went on vacation.
Yes.
Not Tom Brady, but Marsha Brady. But that thing's massive.
Huge.
Like, there's no scenery if that's next to the house. It's just a big...
You can't see anything but that.
Right. But I'm thinking the smaller one is more appropriate. You know, it's like, our pool's 15 foot, right? So this thing is like 14 feet. It's a perfect block.
Okay.
There's nothing I love more than the look on my friends' faces when I'm throwing out all the nonsensical ideas that are spinning in my head. So I'm thinking it's gonna be like a cabana car.
A cabana car.
Cabana car, man, right? So it's like we take the front of the car and we put it on the front of the trailer. Yeah, because I'm not just building a trailer.
Right.
It's gotta look like something cool. It doesn't have to run or go anywhere, but it's on 4 wheels and it steers.
Right. Okay. This thing's getting interesting.
Are you ready, Captain?
Aye.
See, that's why I cut the roof off, man. You can drive that thing like a pirate ship.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be Rancho Russello if we didn't have multiple towing options. Also, I can't let Alan have all the fun. The old ATV tow truck trick.
There we go.
Knock them doors off and I'll start torching. And watch out for black widows.
Ooh, careful now.
We're all born with special gifts, talents, and vices right out of the womb. I've been the master of disaster ever since I could remember. Today's no different. This is just another example of my brain coming up with a cockamamie idea and jumping head on right into it. I mean, is there any other way? Not on my side of the tracks.
There you go. When I initially get that call from Ian and he says, hey man, I got a car I want to work on, and I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. And right away, nerves start kicking in because am I gonna be good enough to do it? Am I gonna be able to handle it? You know, and I'm sweating, like just sweating, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, let me get the broom. Look at all this. Car's like 50 pounds lighter, man. So see what I'm saying? Imagine that's the camper. Can you dig it?
I can dig it, dig it.
Looks better on the ground now, look at that thing. This is where it all starts to come together. I see a little success, and I see a few issues. Yeah, so this engine's definitely a no-go, but the steering is intact, so that's what we need for the... So let's just trim all this action out. See that? You got your steering, you got your body, and the rest, throw it back out in the pasture. So this is one small step for man, one giant step towards the creation of our ultimate cabana car. On to the next.
All right, here we go.
With the Dodge broken down, it's time to bring in the other part of the equation and see where we're at. You know what, Alan?
What's that, bud?
You know, there's one thing I hadn't thought about.
Oh.
Square peg in a round hole trick. You know, there's nothing like having to do a bunch of work when you're getting ready to do a bunch of work. Looks like we only need to shave off a few inches to get this shack in the shop. There's your problem right there. Trailer's broke.
Ooh, barely. We're good. Nice. Just like they say in the lowrider world, it's almost low enough.
Almost low enough. This is the moment where all my mental theorizing comes home to roost. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that the three-dimensional mock-up does not lie. Ooh, that's darn close, huh? I'm impressed with how the fenders fit the width of the trailer. Like, it looks like it should be a camper. Look at that.
No, it is, because you've got the fenders that are bowed and then the top of the camper, which is round above, so it just all looks like it belongs.
Cabana car, baby. I'm definitely feeling it, man.
Yeah, I'm feeling it too.
Our goal is to stay under 55. And here is 53.
To the top of the glass.
Yeah. Get rid of the drip rails. That's all just holding this in place. We split this peak here and we just fold it down. Then we fold that one down. Smash it, weld it, trim it, slap it on.
So you lost me, I cut it, trim it.
I just saw the whole build through to the end, man. Let's paint this thing.
I'm learning fast.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Sometimes when you see it, you just gotta go for it. Kind of like dangling that carrot in front of a racehorse. Yeah, just pull down on that. Let's see what develops. Yes. It's the way our forefathers did it, right?
That's the way they did it. Wow, look at that.
The old sandwich trick.
Kind of neat. Looks like a sedan. It's exactly what you just said.
Right?
You
Come
said,
on.
turn this, turn that, twist, and shout.
Now we're talking.
Wow.
Once we cut the hole, then this inserts, and then you're in here driving.
Okay, so that's your driver's seat right there.
There's a hole as big as the car in the front wall of this camper.
Oh, nice. I like it. So you only go in through one door and come out through one door.
That's it.
Man, this thing is neat.
That's what I was looking for, you know, so that the forehead, the pompadour is coming out over the windshield. I thought we might have to chop the top, but that window's as big as the camper window. Look at that.
Yeah, I think it's perfect.
Ready to sawzall that puppy?
Oh, yeah. Oh, there it is. In the hole.
Oh, yes.
Dude, that is so rad.
Let's drop her down. They said I was a dreamer. They said I'd never amount to nothing.
Look at you now.
Look at me now. Look, you're looking at the kitchen sink. That's a win. It's a natural fit, man. I gotta say, I got this lucking out kind of streak in my favor. That thing fits and looks pretty darn good. Pardon me. You happen to have any Grey Poupon?
I love where this is going.
Fix me up a smoothie here. There's a rest stop coming up. I mean, I'm in the house. I'm also in a car, also in a cabana. What more could a guy ask for? Muppet Mobile's got nothing on this, man.
No.
We are moving right along. For our next act, we will front clip the trailer. Hey man, front clipped everything else. You might as well do a travel trailer, right?
Might as well.
Alan's up for pretty much anything. He's the smooth character. None of my half-brained ideas have scared him off yet. The way the sheet metal is on the ground looks so good, and the roof just works with the cutout. Because we want it as low as possible, of course. Both pieces have chassis under them. The trailer's a bit different than the car, but they're both strong enough to hold up their respective pieces. We just laid it out on the flat concrete floor, made our measurements so that the wheelbase is the same on each side. As long as they're mated in a way that's not going to separate, it's a solid deal. It's full custom chassis jig right here. What more do you need than that?
Telling you.
Welder up. Check it out. I was thinking about hot rods.
Love hot rods.
Look at that. How about that for the back? 8-inch wide.
Man, tell me they fit.
They fit that bolt pattern.
Man.
Mound.
His own wheel right here.
Come on. Let's jack it up. She's a wiggling. She's a jiggling. As much as I love these Ian alloy rims, I just don't think they're gonna be permanent. They're just placeholders for now. I don't think they really scream desert beach cabana. Just drop her down, see if she rolls.
Here we go. Whoa,
Perfect,
look
man.
at this thing. And she rose. Nice.
Still a little flexible, but I think we could lift it up now and finish the welding.
Yeah, should be pretty sturdy.
Right on. A mating like this is not supposed to happen. It's not an abomination, but it should never happen. Car chassis is about that fat. The trailer chassis is about that fat. So when they go together, we're gonna try to bring them all together and cross and reassemble and diagnose and do some more welding and, you know, just make them stick. That's secure. It's look nice. Sweet. To attach the car further to the camper, we got these steel plates, full custom brackets. I bet that added a lot of strength to the wall in general. Oh yeah, look.
Oh, wow.
Back in action.
This thing rolling, seeing where it came from to now, rolling on its own.
Super cool. I'm not crazy. You're the one that's crazy.
You're insane.
I gotta say, it's very satisfying. They both rolled in the door, now they both gonna roll out the door, as soon as we make the door bigger. Yeah, the next challenge is gonna be to get all this to look like it belongs. You know, I got a couple plans for this area here. Let's work on getting rid of this blue. I love the rust color, but this blue, My idea is to mock up one side of the camper, see how it looks. I really like the way that front wall cleaned up. Look at this.
Oh, wow. It's so cool. I love the way the wood just matches the rust, like perfect, perfect.
Surf shack vibe.
Very much so. Like I'm starting to get that feel of Noah's Ark almost.
We're gonna need one of everything. Some ideas just show their potential right away. And you know, when it seems like it's gonna work, I just let it happen. So you can see this row of screws. So I cut the groove so that they mount flush. Yeah, now it's looking like a shack on the back.
Looking pretty groovy.
It's the Dodger Lodger, baby.
From an outhouse to an in-house, just like that.
One thing I wasn't expecting was the quality of the dimension, you know, to have this flat sort of wood paneling and then the raised trim on it. It just looks more handmade. It really adds to it.
Just hope the wife loves it.
Oh, that's right. We're building it for her.
That's right.
I'm getting carried away. How could she not like this? Come on. This car thing just doesn't work out. I think Alan and I could have a future in just manufacturing these Dodger Lodger cabanas. Could be a big thing. While I still have Alan here, I want to get this whole rig painted. It's going to be sitting next to the house, so this stark white looks like an appliance. Let's just coat the whole thing with this paint. I got 2 gallons. Just use it up.
Sweet.
Alan was a great asset once again. You know, we had a great time. I think we got some quality results, and I mean, this project has really come a long way in a short time.
You know, looking at this project, when you see a 39 Dodge that's all beat up and you look at this motorhome, you wouldn't ever think you could do anything with it. Anything's possible. You just got to set your mind to it. I really don't have any idea what Ian's going to do to finish it, but I know it'll be a topper. You know, it'll be the cherry on top, however direction he decides to go.
The way the front came together, I'm pleased with the way the windshield and a little visor. And the sheet metal, we just used satin clear coat and spray cans right over that old patina, and it just made it look so much richer. I love the way that this trim comes through and goes right into the chrome trim on the car. It's kind of the shack on the back look. It's definitely got house car vibes. That's what happens with every project, right? It's like, ooh, yeah, it's coming together. Now I want to do A, B, C, D, right? Go on down the line. One of my favorite things about this old car were these fenders, you know, the bubble fenders. As I'm looking towards the back of it, I'm like, man, what else from that car can I use to kind of bring that cool color patina back so it's not so much car here, trailer here. When in doubt, look through your pile o' stuff. Words to live by. Man, these fenders are good. They got that same trim, these little details I love so much on the front. Unfortunately, this is the only collision damage this car had, but I think I can work with that. I know a guy. He's got an awesome set of tools. TV repairman, fix anything. I got plans for these sections. Wait till you see that episode. That's gonna be a different story. But these fenders are going on that shack. What could possibly go wrong? If you're the kind of guy that would slice and dice the front of an old car and attach it to the camper, like why wouldn't you go back and do the same to the rear fenders? I mean, it's basic practicality, like buying some extra milk and butter when you're at the grocery store. I like this gas cap, even though it's not gonna have a gas tank. That is going in the shop. We'll delete that tail light. Come through. We have an imperfection in two areas. As per all the greatest car fabricators in the world, they will tell you, grab a big hammer and hit it. Who am I to disagree? And if you know me, you know I love a big hammer. Try to bop that back into shape. So you have a hard surface that's flat and then a soft impact. But I was trying to not mess with this patina by hitting it with a hard hammer. It would create a whole bunch of dimples, so there it is. I think that this thing, right here, tacked on the side of the camper. Whew, that's gonna be a tough call. Do you cut open the side of it, Ian? Do you? Looks like the front of the fender's gotta come down for sure. See, now the lines in the fender are horizontal with the trim work. I think we're onto something here. Let me cut open that rim. I might have to put a tire on this thing just to see. Inquiring minds may be asking, Ian, how are you gonna remove that tire when there's siding all over it? If you must know, I wasn't planning anything. I'm excited to confront this situation and work my way through it, or out of it, as it were. The tires I bought for this may not fit in that camper fender well either. Let's take that rim off and investigate, shall we? Everybody's got their own ideas about what looks right, and for me, I just always try to put the fattest tire possible in the back. These are 225 50 16s. So they're definitely not old school with that low profile, but they're pretty much gonna be hidden, and I wanted this thing to be low as possible. My prized Ian alloys may not make the final cut for this project, but they do sure come in handy for the mock-up. Put some weight on it. Let's see what that story is. Any rubbing? I don't hear no rubbing. I consider this a double thumbs up. Not only do they not rub, but it keeps the vehicle really low to the ground, and that's a win-win for me. Yeah, I just don't want to see any of this camper wall. That works, all in all. Now the question is, how do we attach it? First, I'm gonna trim this business off. We're gonna get that out of the way. We're gonna get that out of the way. We're gonna get that out of the way. My goal here is to keep the mounting clean and discreet, not to change the look of the fender, just like it's attached. The idea here is to make the simplest mounting possible. I'm just gonna screw this to the trailer, but I'm gonna try to hide them in the trim. I love that. That little hidden fastener worked perfect. Just thinking about what else we could do to this. You know, less vehicle and more party barge. Doesn't have an engine in it, so I'm thinking, man, what the heck's going on with this front end? What could we do here? It's like, what goes best with poolside activities? Beverages and burgers, right? Come on. What about a little service station under the hood instead of an engine? Let's get started, shall we? Let's take a look at it. Every project has its own flavor, and I think the more you're in tune with it, the better everything turns out. Lucky for me, I love swimming, beverages, and burgers. I think this project supports all three. You know, you got this lip right here. That's at the same height as this. You put a brace in here and just make this entire thing a tabletop. For my next act, I'll install a piece of wood. The old propane barbecue grill. Served up many a meal over the decade. I think we could clean this unit up and put it back in service. And I found a few coolers I had laying around also. I think it's like the tale of the three bears. This one just seems a little too small. And there's this one. That's a party just waiting to happen. But I think that one's just a little too big. Now this one, number 3, I think it's got all the potential. Anybody can just stick a cooler on the hood of their car, right? No, I want this thing custom. It's got to be lowered a little of this, a little of that. I want that hood to look completely stock. I don't want it to look like anything's been changed until you open the pearly gates. It's time to modify. Let's cut a hole in this thing. You pull up, it's like, oh, wow, that's a neat old relic next to the pool. And you're like, but wait, there's more. Behind door number 1, door number 2, all around. Anybody in there? Not yet, but soon. This project in its entirety is a prime example of stuff that could have just as easily been sent off to the trash heap. The trailer wasn't really towable, it was kind of falling apart. Car had no future with the roof being hacked off. The barbecue grill, that thing was ready for the scrap pile. The guy doing it all, he's just about finished. So if you ever want to take the cooler out of there, you just got to take the whole car apart, see? It's science. Now we get to install that barbecue grill. Last but not least, one piece of good used vinyl flooring. This will be a nice little brightening under the hood, so to speak. Require a bit of finishing up, but that's the gig. Let's stick that hood on and see if it actually works. Like nothing's even in there. I think this is exactly what this project needed. You open it up, it looks finished, and it's got a usable aspect to it. What you got under the hood? 18 cold ones? Now, I was just thinking, I'm always collecting parts, and these hubcaps I've had forever. These are real deal J.C. Whitney catalog from who knows what year. From the start, these wheels were bugging me. I found these hubcaps, and I think that's the bridge. Look at that. Instant classic. It fits, because you got the wood tone, you got the deep, deep rust in the front, and that's kind of in the middle, old chrome. Now that this thing is really coming together, I want to bring in one more brain on the cause. My wife Jamie came in to give it the discerning eye.
It's looking amazing. I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, check it out. Cooler.
Nice.
And then on this side, the barbecue. But that's the concept. Can you
I
dig
can clean
it?
that up, no problem. And I think it just really fits in with the 1930s vibe early 40s vibe of the ranch. Like this would be something that maybe that they would have had here.
That was kind of the whole
Yeah.
thing. When you said you wanted a cabana, I was like, oh no, we're going farther.
Yeah.
Before it goes out, it's our last time in the shade, so if you're thinking it needs anything or...
Well, I was thinking, now that you put the color on it and I see it all together, maybe we could do the trim the same color as the windows in the house, that teal green that we did.
Yeah, I like that. We actually got a ton of that paint left over too, so...
Awesome.
Yeah. See, I was gonna go with something like this, but that kind of...
for the trim?
Well, it's sort of a trim. It's an embellishment.
What did you dream of this time?
I got an idea. But look at this. These two colors look good together, huh?
They do.
Yeah, I like that. You look at any camper anywhere coming down the freeway and it'll have this label on the front, right? And it's always describing something like adventurer or sun seeker, you know, that type of thing. Going for a sort of flow. I'm thinking more up in the center, down to the side, something that looks like a rainbow presentation on the approach.
Oh boy.
Story about Alan is his wife is actually a talented designer as well, and she cut out these stencils that are the perfect font that I'm looking for. It's the old sponge technique. Trying to create a graphic that doesn't look like it was just applied yesterday, like, ooh, a hard sticker design, right? Using this sponge, it just applies a little bit of color. In the end, it'll appear that the color fell off when in fact it was just never applied. This thing is almost ready for poolside chilling and grilling. Getting this thing out of the shop is where it really shines. It looks so cramped in there. Now out in the open space, you really get it. I gotta say, it's way, way different than I ever expected. I thought it was gonna be kind of like an old tin shack. This thing looks like it'd be going down the road. Now with the bumper on, it looks so much lower in the front. Put on these mirrors. They came from my friend Bill's truck, one of his projects. Put some tail lights on it. I got these cool old red lights. They're almost like small spotlights, but they're red tinted. It looks as if it could drive somewhere. Looks like it was put away somewhere, cared for, but definitely not a new build. Love the green trim around the windows. Strong work. This graphic, I just got away with it. I was unsure as to how to do that, but the sponge technique, it worked out. It looks like an old faded sign. I thought, with all my builds, I want to go farther. And hey, maybe as a traveler, you may want to go farther as well. Like most of my projects, you know, I used what I had, gathered a few other things, whipped it into a frenzy, and I came out on top. Whew. You know, it could have been this tin shack over here, but now it really looks like something that might go down the road. And it's only gone about 200 yards. Who knows? It might go farther than it's been. It's almost cabana time. Let's hitch it up. As they say, it's go time or tow time. It's almost tea time. Let's get in the backyard. It feels like it could have been here. You know, when you see the old ranch trucks that are in the back that really were here, this thing could be right beside them and you wouldn't think any different. You'd be like, what kind of stinking hippies were in this place anyway? Pool party is what this is all led up to. As you may or may not know, it's all about the accessories. One can never have too many pool floats. Love it. Cabana, whatever. I'm talking about the pool. I tell you, that's refreshing. I think the biggest challenge in this was taking these two pieces that definitely don't belong together and make them cohesive. Aged down the trailer a little bit and brightened up the old car a little bit. I think it came together pretty convincingly.